Welcome to Rocking with Nostalgia. Join me as I take a seat in my rocking chair and we take a deep dive into all things nostalgia. In today's video, we're going to be talking about coffee table books for nerds, gamers, and 80s and 90s kids that everyone should own. First up, and without a doubt, one of my favorite franchises out there, one that I've been watching since I was a kid. Earliest memories are this guy, and that guy is Godzilla in the official guide to the King of Monsters. This came out in 2022. I got it on Amazon. It goes for about $35. And what it's going to do is it's just going to chronicle every single movie in the franchise. So each chapter will be about a separate movie. It's going to give you tons of pictures. It's going to show you behind the scenes stuff. It's going to have the movie posters. There's going to be quite a bit of text explaining, the making of the movie. Really thorough. It goes through each of the movies for Toho. It will go up to Shin Godzilla. It will stop at that. It's not new enough for Godzilla Minus One. But it has Shin Godzilla. It does cover the anime trilogy too that's on Netflix. And then also it covers some of the American movies. It starts with Godzilla 98 and it goes until Godzilla vs. Kong. So if there are any Godzilla fans that you know or you are one yourself, this book is highly recommended. All right, so in this channel, I'm definitely going to be talking about music at some point. So with that, I have a couple coffee table books. First up is Kurt Cobain Journals. This came out in 2002, and what it is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It actually takes Kurt Cobain's real journal entries and it reproduces them for this book. So I have the hardcover version. I think it's out of print, but I did see you could get some used copies for around $16. It's fascinating seeing what was going through Kurt's mind, and just thoughts he had makes this book very interesting. And really, anyone, you don't have to be a rock fan, can pick this up and enjoy it. Next up, a little bit earlier music, but this is Pink Floyd's Making of the Wall, and we are talking about The Wall, the movie, not the album. So if you've seen the movie before, it's psychedelic. It's anyone who's smoked pot before has probably seen the movie. It's one of those ones that it just so is visually tripping that even if you weren't a fan of the music, it's going to pull you into it. And the Wall, the movie, is actually how I got into the band themselves. Pink Floyd's one of my favorite bands. I obviously knew a lot of the hits before, but then I saw the movie and they became one of my favorite bands. So the book is going to cover the making of the movie. As I said, the movie's very visually stunning, and the book is the same. It captures that process, and classic rock fans are going to love it, but really anyone who's into visual art is going to find it appealing. Next up, from 2007, is 100 Strangest Mysteries. So this book is just going to give kind of a high-level overview of all the weird and strange things out there. So it's going to talk about Bermuda Triangle, Bigfoot, crop circles, telekinesis, ghosts, goblins, anything you can think of. Basically, this is a history channel narrowed down into one book. It's really nice because each topic, there's only a page or two about it, so you can really, pick a topic and get through it really quick. It's not going to be in depth too much, but it will give, enough information to really get a feel for what the topic is. So this is one that does get looked at a lot. People seem to gravitate towards this, and it is out of print, but I saw a used copy for the hardcover for $6 on Amazon, so you'll easily be able to find it. All right, well, it wouldn't be geeky books without video games. So first up here, Playing with Power NES Classics, and I will show you this. Comes out like so. So this came out, when did this come out? 2016. So this is just going to give an overview of, it's like 17 NES games. It'll give you a complete overview, including walkthroughs of it. So, it gives a little bit of history about the game itself. Then tons of screenshots, and then again, it gives you a walkthrough, shows all the mechanics, shows all the levels, and so on. This is still available. It was released, as I said, 2016, and you can get it for $43 on Amazon. Another one, this one is highly recommended. This is called the Game Console. This was released in 2019. You can pick this up for $27. And what this is going to do is it's going to cover every single game console ever. So it goes generation by generation. And, again, with all these books, visually stunning, lots of awesome pictures to look at. And, it's going to highlight each console, kind of what they're known for and what they brought to the table and how successful they were. So another great book. Then last, this is actually the most recent coffee table book I got, and it is called Guide to Japanese Role-Playing Games. This is super, super in-depth. You can see how thick it is. This was released in 2021. It was the most expensive book that I have. It's $75. I was watching the price for a while. It didn't really fluctuate too much. I think I saw it down to like $68 as the cheapest. But this goes, basically it covers every single JRPG that you can think of. It's going to go through like these other books. It's going to give you some great pictures of it. It's going to give a lot of text explaining what the game is about, if it was successful or not. It goes through the different types of JRPGs, so just your standard ones, strategy RPGs, and so on. And as I said, it's huge. It has, let's see, about 650 pages or so. All right, saving some of my favorites for the end here. So first up is Giger's Alien. I'm sure most of you are familiar with H.R. Giger. He is the Swiss artist who is responsible for the design of the Xenomorph and the Alien franchise. This book was originally published in 79. The version I have is from 99. It is out of print, but I was able to get this for $30. So you can find a reasonable price on it if you're patient. But it's just going to cover kind of the evolution of his designs with the movie. Not only did he do the Xenomorph, but he did other aspects of Alien. So just a great overview of an amazing artist. Next up, we have The Nightmare Never Ends. And this is going to chronicle the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Fantastic book. Tons of awesome pictures. Cool behind-the-scenes stuff. It really gives a great overview of the series. It was published in 92, and it is out of print. Now, this one you definitely want to be patient on. I was able to get it for about $45. However, most of the buy it now listings on Amazon, on eBay are going to be for around $120, $130. So just be patient and keep an eye out for it. I was not familiar with this book until about a year and a half ago. I saw a post on the Nightmare on Elm Street subreddit where someone showed a picture from the book, and they were wondering if it had ever made it into the movie. I think the movie was Nightmare Part 4, they were thinking. And I immediately saw the picture and knew that no, it had not. So it's just a behind-the-scenes photo from something that was cut that never made the final production. So super awesome book. And then if there's Freddy, you got to have Jason too. So this is Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th. So very similar to the Nightmare book. It's going to give just an overview of the entire series, many behind the scenes photos and stories and interviews and so on. Lots of great pictures in it. If you have seen the documentary of the same name, it's going to be pretty much that documentary, but in book form. So amazing for any Friday the 13th fans. They are going to love it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you like this video on coffee table books. Again, if you are new here, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And in the comments section, let me know what coffee table books you have. Which ones do you recommend to people? Which ones should I pick up? So thanks again for joining me on Rocking with Nostalgia, and I will see you next time.